Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel, Hazy Crazy Arts. Okay, so here's today's project. It is a little journaling idea made out of index cards. And I've coloured the index cards. I'll show you how to do that. And oh yeah, we've obviously got some pockets. Got pocket, 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 and pocket, and then journaling space. So you don't have to. You can cover these if you like instead of using them as journaling spaces. It's entirely up to you, but I'm going to use that as a little myself. It's got such a great idea. I'm going to use it myself actually because it's lovely little tiny size. I've got a couple of these as well. Yeah, I've got a couple of those as well. I've added to it. Okay. So if you like my idea of this content, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up. That would help this video so much. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it'd be great if you could do that already because it helps my channel to grow. And that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And there's the other one. Yay. Thank you. So let's go and I'll show you how to make this. Right, this is what we're making today. A little journaling thing. And I've closed it with some Velcro dots. So you've got a little pocket here and here. Ooh, that's nice and deep. And well, it's given me an idea actually instead of using a straight. Yeah, so ideas come to me on video. Yeah, that's it. That there, and I've got that idea actually for these. We like those, don't we? And then you've got a straight journaling spot there, and it just encloses the front there. But as I say, I'm going to make something to enclose the spine as well. I'll make a spine. I'll show you how to do that. I love doing those actually. They work out really well and look really cute and look like a proper book. Right, so there. So I'm just devised it, so I'm not sure what I'm covering and what I'm not at the moment. Okay, and I did cover the backs, but then we've lost them, apart from some little bits. So I'm going to find out. Right then, so let's get some what these are. These are actually 15 centimeters by 10 probably, but we'll use 4 by 6. I'm going to do the 4 by 6 measurements because I did on there and it works. It works fine. Right then, so what I'm going to do is colour one side with, and I don't know what, I'm going to have to find out what needs to be covered with paper. I've got this, that's 15 centimetres as well, so may as well use it, haven't I? So it's really pretty. It's got some really pretty, those lot, ooh, and those, I love those, and the daisies. Oh, I think I'm going to use those 3 floral ones. Okay, so what you do is cover this. I'm using a green, I've got green on the brush. Yeah, because I haven't got a clean brush and it's impossible to clean them. Water, put some, whoop, that's right, put some, I've only got antique linen, it's like a yellowy colour, that's what I use for that. But it turns up green because I've got green on the brush, if you push it down like that. Okay, but antique linen is actually yellow. I'm trying to say yellow and linen together there. So I'm just going to put that there, so that's done. You need 3, you can do as many as you like actually, but 3 fits into that, again, it's gone a bit more yellow section. If you push it down it goes green, so it makes it like two-tone. This is I like doing things like that, of course. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't going to make this as something else. I've got another idea for something else, but I was doing this last night and I thought, well, I think it isn't ready, but I thought, well, I can do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I think, let's have a look. I'm not entirely, don't forget, I've just made this, so we're working it out together, aren't we? Because you might have ideas, you might be able to see things I don't. Okay, from what I'm working out, because obviously my logic. Right, so that's that. So that would need to be on that side, okay. And that would need to be on that side. Yeah, because I'm thinking about this, that's all. And that's upside down, so that would need to be on, but that would need to be on that side. Okay, and I've decided to do it like that rather than enclose it. Because that could have been an option as well, is using that for the front cover and then closing it round. So that would have been, but I like the idea of having 2 different colours there. Okay, hopefully they're sort of dryish. I'm going to get my scoreboard because that's quicker for me. You need to fold them in about 1 inch, so you could measure it and use a ruler. Oh, come on, where's my scoreboard? I've just covered it. I've just taken things off here. It's all craft lunching down here. Right, just taking my things off the desk, and I've not got a thing for that, so that's annoying me as well. And I'm going to cover some of this, so, and perhaps some of this up here. You can do washi tape, I suppose. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I've also got those long strips as well. There's an example there. I don't think they're quite wide enough though. It would be fine for that one, but perhaps not the other ones. Right, let me have a look, see what I'm going to do. This is going to be number 1. I think so. I'm going to score that at 1 inch. 1 inch. Just got to find something to score it with. Here we go. Right. Okay. All right. So that one, and then you want for the middle one as well. You want to do it at 1 inch. Okay. It looks like, anyway, hopefully this is right. But on this one, I'm going to do it at, look, it's, that's a 6 inch there, look, it's not quite 15 centimetres. But I'm going to do it on the, I'm still going to do it the same. Yours will look a little tiny bit longer. What are you doing? I don't know what the dog's doing. Right, so I'm going to do this, I'm going to still score it 5 inches. I think this is right. 5 inches, 5 1/8. And 5 1/4, is that right? I think it's right. I think I need that one so I can fold that over. Okay, like that. I like to keep it as neat as possible because that one's not. I think it's because also I did cover them first. I'm going to cover them when I need to this time, and I've done those so they can fold round the other ones quite comfortably. Let's fold these in. I think we might round the corners after we've covered them, won't we? Look at that, it's not doing very well, is it? I think it's because it's wet. Okay, can we see all this? Yeah, I've got on 1. Right, there we go. Right then, so what I'm going to do now is fold that into this crease here. So it folds, so I can fold that back comfortably. Not because it's going to go on there, but because I think it works better. I'm not going to fold that back on there. We're going to fold it in there. Oh, actually, yeah, let's do it like that. Logic prevails. Let's do that instead. We're going to do that so it neatly fits in there like that. And then we can get a nice, very handy, wherever it is, bone folder thing. Oh, I've moved it. Where have I put it? Have we finished with the scoreboard? Because I can move it now, can't I? So I decided I'm not going to do the scoring on there because it's easier, I think, to fold it. I did try it when I did try. It's not nowhere near as similar to what Sandy did, but it is inspired by Sandy's project. She did 12 by 12 paper, 12 inch long paper and 3 inches. But I thought, well, you can use that. You can make index cards. It's ready done, isn't it? Right, so now I'm going to fold that over there. I know it's slightly longer, but I think it's cute. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get that end and put that in the corner and fold. Okay, then we're going to find out which bits we need to cover, aren't we? I'm using those as journaling. That's why I've decided to colour it, because you don't play white, do you? Not all the time. Definitely going to cover these, I think, because they're going to fold back on themselves. That too. The one that's going to be the cover as well. That's going to be. So we need a piece of something, either that big. Let's have a look. We're going to, let's have a look, see how big that is. Don't forget this is centimetre. Right, on here it is 1, 2, 3. I think 4 inches would cover both. So 4 inch by 4 inch. I mean, I might need to cut a little bit off the top. 4 inch by 4 inch of some of this. Or what I could do is, instead of doing it like that, just measure it. Or shall we find what's going to be the prettiest one? I mean, there is, I like that. There's another one I've just seen on the cover. Oh, little robins. Robin in the cover. Why have they put the robins here? Look, you can't see them. That's great, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Ooh. That's one I think I saw. It was, yeah, this one. So we're going to have that for the cover. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right, so I'm going to put that on here. Let's have it about 4 inches. What we could do is just glue it on, can't we? Hey? Glue it. So we've got some, so the folds it in as well. I suppose you could stop there, but I don't know if that would work so well, or would it? I don't know. So you could either glue to the line there, perhaps, and see how that looks. But you've got to obviously make sure it's really, really glued down well. That was my idea. I suppose you could ink it up, couldn't you, if you wanted. Oh no, you're not going to see that, are you? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do it like that then. You're not going to see that if you're going to do the same as I am. You don't have to do that. That's going to be an optional thing. We're going to show you how to do it. Okay. Right then. Oh, Dennis, is this light enough for you? Because it's very, it's like, I mean, there's no sun today. It's sort of like explaining it's going to be, wait a minute. There we go. It's going to be cloudy all day. Yeah, we'll do that, look, because we don't need to do that thing I said, do we? So we can do that. See, I'm working it out as I go along, not... I was actually going to measure that and cut it out and everything, but don't need to. I'm going to use that, and I've got some of that possibly for things like, what's names? Tags and that, haven't I, for later? I'll have to live with that now, won't we? Right, so I'm going to cover that. So that would make that. I'm going to do some corner rounding, actually. Hopefully I remember that, because that's an important thing. I love corner roundings. Right, okay, so that would be the cover then. Okay, the next one, we only need to do this. I don't want to do it the same. I want to do it different. That's going to create a scrap wall. As I showed you yesterday, whenever it was, it would come out on the Thursday, was it? So what's the date today? The 16th of March video. Like cute. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where to use that one for the back. Oh, daisies. Let's use daisies. Oh, yeah, and if you could do it like that as well, look. So you've got one on the back. You could do any. There's all sorts of things you could do with this, you know. I have thought about it. Yeah, wow. You know, I've actually got some logic in there somewhere. You could do all sorts with this. Right, so what I'm going to do here when I do this is, yes, it's here. So I'd put something on there, perhaps the daisies. Oh, perhaps again I could cover that. But I mean, it is a bit of a waste because you'd only see the top. But what if I change my mind? Yeah, you could do that. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you. You could just cover that and that, or you could cover the whole lot. Depends, doesn't it, what you've got. What you've got handy there, that's a 6x6 paper, although it's not. It's a 15x15, which is a bit of a cheat, really, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this glue, by the way, I've got to use it because I left the lid off it, and that's my punishment. I've got to use that glue. You're not allowed. I'm not allowed to throw it away or anything like that. I won't anyway, but I'm not allowing myself to throw it away. Yeah, I don't think I would. I'd just leave it, but I've got to use it. Okay, yeah, this is good about the that sort of glue anyway. You can slide it about a bit longer than you can some like the other sorts of glue. Yeah, if I can pick up my scissors, that would be a help, wouldn't it? Okay, and that would glue in there. Okay, and that would stay in there. So I'm going to, shall we do the corner rounding now before we forget? Because I know what I'm like. I'll probably, yeah, this hasn't got the bins come off this. It's a bit of a nuisance to hold it now. But it's decided I will not stay on there. I think I've aged a bit, so I've got a bit loose, it says. So there we go. That's it. That's what we do, yeah. I've aged a bit. Yeah. Oh, we've got to get in there and do it. Yeah, there we go. It still works perfectly well, you know, cutting. Okay. I don't know, I suppose you could stick those down now. I say Sandy did it totally different to me. She did it, it was the other way round somehow, and I think this I like the way this works myself. Right, so now we're going to cut out that, and we're going to cut out that. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I think these are cute. Where's my... I moved everything off the desk, haven't I? I moved everything and chucked it around the room somewhere. Have I put it? I ain't put it back, have I? That's okay. I put something in front of it. Right, so there we go. Right, so I'm going to have a look, see what we're doing in here. This is, I don't usually use this punch. It's because my other ones vanish. It's 1.5 inches as well. The Fiskars one. I'm not going to put this too far in because there's a reason. I'll show you the reason in a bit. Ooh, there we go. It didn't fly up and hit me in the face. I'm going to save those because we're using those, aren't we? For that thing. Anything like that you can use in other projects. Okay, and then I'm going to do this about the same. I'm using the lines actually as well. I'm using these lines to find out where to. I'm going to hold it there a minute. I think it was this line there. I'm going to So that should look about the same. Yeah. Okay, we haven't covered the other bit yet, have we? So I'm hoping that's going to be right. Which way round are we? That way, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Right, so yeah, so there we go. So then you've got that nice potential thing there. So, oh, did we do the? Yes, we did, didn't we? Yes, we did the other card with the covers, didn't we? Oh yeah, there, look. Right, so what we're doing with this one, yeah, so you need to cover the back, and that's again, but this time it's this side. Okay, I suppose you could turn it around and say this same thing, but it's basically that side, isn't it? Hopefully. It's going to be the cover. Right, so is this any way up? It isn't. I don't know, some of it looks. So I can, which one do I like? Quite like that bit. So I might put it in that corner there. What's that? Why have I got that? Oh, it's the, it's okay, it's from the, oh yeah, don't forget we haven't scored that. I don't know if it's, I don't know, is it more logical to put this on first, but then it might be a bit confusing as to where you put your papers. Well, it would be to me, I don't know about anybody else. Right, but that has got score. I don't forget those score. Oh, what am I doing, look? Do you know what I'm going to have to do now? Bend it. So I'm just put it into that corner, haven't I? So I'm going to have to do it like that. Oh, did I do the other ones like that? I can't remember. Oh, if I did the other ones like that, that's fine, isn't it? That's different scissors. But hey, I can't remember if I did the other ones like that. Oh no, I think I didn't. No. Yeah, you just have to be careful, definitely not to cut into that. If you do, you'd have to put some perhaps washi tape on or something like that. Right, on the other one, it really did pull back, so I'm hoping it doesn't on this one. Right, right, okay, now. Right, okay, we need to, we've got to cover the whole lot, because we do actually need some here. So I'm just going to cover that bit there, look. Okay, so we just cover that bit up to about here. Is that bit? So we just do that. Yeah, just in case, because obviously you can see some of it, can't you? It's a pocket. Yeah, so the back one, I would cover the whole lot. Cover the whole lot of the back one. That's going to, yeah. There we go. Or you can do like me if you've got scraps. Do different colours, everything. You can do all that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, use scraps. Use your scraps. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Come on, dear. You're supposed to be the one that glues. I think it's caught the, whatever it is off the other one. It's got a virus going around. It's caught it, and yeah, you caught that. Yeah. There we go. So that's fine. So now we can glue them, can't we? I've done the pockets, haven't I? Where I'm going to, yeah. So I can actually glue them down now. That goes on there. So now you glue around the pocket. Ugh. So you would glue here, here, and here. So all the way round, apart from the top. So then you make sure these are going to be together nicely. So put them nicely together like that. And we've got to sort of like thinny the edges. Get the edges flush. How about that? Okay, and then we can do this one. We've got the thing there, so we're going to then you've got that bit there. Oh yeah, let's round the corners. Yeah, around the corner of this as well. I don't know if it's going to work there because it's a bit right. That's not going to work because I should have done it before. You've got that sort of right. If you haven't got this sort of corner rounder, which I should be able to do it with this still. Yeah, it's just good because it's just been glued. It's not very good, but at least it gets me the shape. Okay, so I've got that done. Yay! Right, so then we can look. We've got those 3 grooves there. So the one that, and then it folds round there. So you've got those. Hopefully that's now. Or when it's gone, look, it's got a nice different pattern on the front. Ooh, so what you can do now is I'm going to make tags for these. Tags for that one and tag for that one. And then whatever can fit in there. Stickers, something like that can. Things like that. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? All those little circles we made. Right, but first of all, let's think of a paper. So if you've got the other one, what's the other paper besides these 2? Was it the daisy one? I might use the daisy one. So we've got 3 different papers then. You don't have to be so like that, do you? You can be different. You can do all matching things. See, that's fine. So let's get that. See if we can get that more. So I didn't make sure that one was flush, did I? The last one. Not very flush. It won't matter because I'm going to put a thing on, but yeah, make sure they're all flush, unlike me. I mean, I did the first 2, but the last one's a bit sticking out, isn't it? Oh, I'm almost tempted to cut it, but then I'd cut the side off. We don't want to do that. Right, I'm going to do it like that instead. Right, that's made it better. Right, I've just pulled it out so it's more or less against the side. Right, so I'm going to use a piece of this. Now, this will be fine. Paper's fine, I'm sure it is. How big is this? I don't know what I'm getting all these buzzies for. Oh, it's because it wants me to move. I'm busy. How dare you say I want to move? Right. Right, so I think that's a bit too much. I think 1.5 inches would be perfect. I'm just thinking, should I actually cut 1.5 inches? I've got a smaller cutter somewhere. Oops, I still haven't changed this, even though I was using the other cutter. I still haven't changed it. I think 1.5. I mean, it is almost 6 inches, so it'd be about the same. Right, 1.5. Okay. I'm not sure. I think it might be better to score it actually. Now, I don't know what to score it at. Right, what I can do, or you can do it like this. Let's get the actual length. But how do you do 10 centimetres? I think it's centimetres, but you do perhaps do inches if you. Oh, it's the same as this. That's the length of that. Whatever that is. So I want to cut it off about there. Don't want it to be too short. I want it to be about right. Is that 10 centimetres? Or is it inches? I'm going to put it 4 inches because I don't know why it seems to come up as 4 inches. Yeah. Unless it's 4 inches by 10 by 15, I don't know. Right, so what I'm going to try and do, instead of doing the scoring, let's do it like that. I'm not going to fold it in half. I'm not going to fold it directly in half. I'm going to check what's there. Can you see those two? No, you can't. But that and that are level. Okay. And I'm going to come this end as well and do these 2 level. Oh, it is slightly longer. I could have done 10 centimetres. Right. I don't know whether to risk just slivering that bit off. There. Yeah, it's like a tiny little bit, so that's how much difference it is between 10 centimetres and 10 centimetres and 4 inches. Okay, has that done it now? Right, so then we can glue. I think, oh, we're going to round the, I don't know, round the corners might look cute. Because that looks a bit, I don't know, tiny bit off still. Right, I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to round the corners. Unless it needs to be short. You can do a little bit shorter, I don't know. Let's see what that looks like. So don't forget, I've not done this before, so I might need to even make that shorter. Yeah, I'm doing it on screen, yeah, as we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? I still think it's too long. I'm just thinking of cutting it with the scissors and then getting it all wrong. I think that needs to be a little bit shorter. I think one... how are we going to do that? I'm going to measure it for you and tell you how long it actually is in a minute. There might be an inch or something. Oh, it's less than... Oh, it's about 1 1/8. I would say 1 1/8 of an inch. And then I'm still going to do this. So instead of 1 1/2, we're going 1 1/8. So I think that looks better. Right, hopefully I've put that on screen for you. And it already says that when I cut it, because... So 1 point... What's it? 1 point... Oh dear, what's 1 1/8? In decimal fractions. I don't know. I might put 1 inch plus I might put it in long figures. Right, I'm not going to glue this bit. I'm just going to glue the edges of this. So we glue here and here. We don't glue the middle, okay, because that's got to move. So glue the edges, it's fine, it works. There. And that's very thin paper. It's I don't think probably even 70 GSM by the feels of it. It's really thin, so it's absolutely fine. Let's get that on there. So there, that. I suppose we could have done all the thing, couldn't we? Right, so that's that, and that's that. And then we're going to put the things on, and then we're going to fill it, okay? And I don't know what. I'm not sure whether you put, I really need the white ones on, I don't know where they are. Right, I'm not sure whether you'd put that. I put the hard ones on here last time, and the soft ones on there. But let's have a look. Let's do that again. Because I think these are cute, aren't they? I'm going to put it on, make sure it's not touching those lines. Okay, the soft ones are going on here. I mean, it might be more logical to do it the other way round. People put, I mean, it does occur to me sometimes, I think, oh, I could have done it that way round afterwards. So, I don't know. Let's get another one of these. Because I've got the wrong, so I put them on there. And then, oops, hold on, we've got something sticking to it. I don't know what that is. I think is it part of it? I don't know. So I'm going to stick them on now. And then you've got your little enclosed. Isn't that cute? That'd be a lovely little gift for someone, wouldn't it, I think. But then you're going to have some tags there. That's going to be even better in a minute. Right, tags, I'm going to do them 2 inches by 3.5, I think. I think that's what... Or, do the other thing, couldn't you? I don't know if it's going to work. Yes, I like that enclosed. Look, I'll show you what it does, look. When you open it out, it has that thing like a book does. Yay. I like that. Right, you could do it a little bit closer. You could actually glue a little bit closer if you wanted. And if you could fold these into 3. Right, folding them into 3. Obviously, already. What is it? It's 5. I haven't got. Let's find a 5. Let's find my. I need 5 centimeters, don't I? I've got 5 centimeters. It's less than. Is it less than that? It isn't it? Very slightly less than 2 inches. If you've got a 6-inch one, you're doing it absolutely. That'd be absolutely magic. Right. Because then you could do exactly 2 inches, couldn't you? Well, that'd be fine. Look, if you've got that little, I quite like that little gap there, so that's fine. That'll do, won't it? Come on, let's get it. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, because it's not just folded exactly, but that's fine. I did say 2 inches, didn't I? So it should fit. Right, so that's that. I'm gonna. But first, shall we just do the shape? Going to get the shape. Let's get the shape first. So just cut a tiny little bit like that. It's fine, and it does it. And we're going to have that pattern at the top of these. Yeah, because you could score it, couldn't you? If you've got a scoreboard that does 2 inches, then you could do that. I've got an inch one. I mean, I just bought it. I didn't ask for inches, just bought, and it came up as inch, and I thought that's convenient because obviously I use inches quite a lot. This is inches as well. So look, it's annoying. Stop it. I need a thing on there. It's annoying me. Right. So I don't know whether to. I think. Or shall we leave it like that? And I'm going to perhaps cover the front only with something. Let's cover it with some bit of one of these. Let's have different ones. So if you can see that. Oh yeah, well it doesn't matter, does it? Right, so just covering the front with these pieces of paper. Not leaving my lid off again. Yeah, this is what happens when I leave it overnight. And I'm thinking, I must put the lid on. Yeah. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is actually cut that off. Okay, I'm sure this is going to take ages. So I could make a couple of these, couldn't I? Like, instead of having that white, we're going to colour it again, aren't we? And I don't know where the brown is, unless that's it there. Oh, I've got the linen one. Oh, it's still the antique linen. And everything's falling because I'm moving things around. No, I don't know where the brush has gone I was using earlier either. Brush has completely vanished. Let's use this purpley one. Dip it in the water. Get rid of the water. Dip it in there. I'll have to try and make another one of these. I don't know if I can. So yeah, that's going to be... Let's see if we can get any purple on there. Oh, it's made it sort of like a pinky colour. That's what I like doing, mixing and messing about like that. Okay, so that's done. Okay, and this one... We'll have to move that out of the way because that's going to get covered. Right. Okay, oh, we've got plenty. Oh, we can actually see, and it's down here. That's good then. So I'm glad I've got the cameraman under my nose. Yeah, it's got all, because I've been messing about, it's got all nice stuff all over it. That's great, isn't it? Let's get some. So put your fingers on it, it makes it mottled as well. But you'd only get it on your fingers, yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do now is make a hole in there. That's fine, because you can't see that so much now anyway. But if you've got these 6x6 proper stuff, then you'll be absolutely fine and you won't be able to see that. Right, I'm going to do... I always do this just in case I'm going to put an... Oh, yeah, that's the point, actually. Let's see how far we want to put that up. I want to put the... Because I want to make it short. Because it looks so cute when you've got the... So you want it somewhere there. Oh, not too far down, then. Not too far down. You want it very close to the top. And as long as it's not going to... Right, I can't put it in at the moment because it's wet. Should we do another one? Let's get another one done and then we're going to make that wet as well. Right, I think that's quite dry actually already. That's dry. What stuff we got in here? Or is it bright orange? We don't want bright orange, do we? Where did I put the other ones? I need them. Right then, so what I'm doing is just got a little couple of these seam bindings. I'm going to put these on. I thought cream would be fine. So ivory, whatever it is, yeah. I'm just going to tie, all I'm going to do is tie knots above it because, oh, if I can do it, because it's, it uses less stuff than messing about doing the doubles. Yeah, that'll do then. Well, it's done a little bit better job than that one. Right, let's see if I can, oh. Yeah, it adjusted a little bit, didn't it? Right then, so which one did we decide for the front? It was this one, wasn't it? That one's going in this one. That's if it's, I think that's going to be, I don't think it's good. I think it's because it's wet. Slightly wet. So I'm trying to do it because when I finish the video, then we can, okay, oh yeah. That don't want to be too far down there, does it? Right, so I've put my scissors in there. Let's see if it does it a bit better now. Yeah, it does fit. That's poked on there, and I like the idea of that poking up there. Oh, what was we going to do? Oh, I was going around the corners, weren't we, at the bottom? Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to, will it do it with this? Yeah, I quite like the idea of that little pattern you get anyway. So I've only put it on here because it's, you're just messing about, but it's going to go in a pocket anyway, so it will be closed. That's a bit small, isn't it? Oh yeah, because obviously it's got, yeah, we'll leave it like that because that matches that. I was thinking it was, but you might have, if you've got inches, you'd be better. Right. You've got centimetres like me, yeah. It's a bit annoying sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to work out in maths centimetres. But obviously, it's cute to work in inches, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes I'm quite shocked how big an inch is, actually. Thinking, how big an inch is, yeah. So there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that fits. Oh, yeah, it still fits. Yeah. That's good, isn't it? So now we can just fill these little pockets into with what you like. And then you've got journaling space. Another one. Oh, no, that's the one. Let's see if that's the right colour. We could put a word on, couldn't we? We've got things like this. I mean, that's... I could see what colour it comes up, because it is different, isn't it? Pride. I lost like the way it's written. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the way I've done this, yes. So, we can do that, can't we? I've got yellow on there, haven't I? So I could actually put it on there like that. See if we can get any. Oh yeah, that's done it, hasn't it? we've dyed it with some dye with our thing. Oh yeah, got to cut that up pretty. It's so pretty, lot. You've got lots of greens and things and blues and that on there now. But I'm not sure whether to put it on. Put it on there or there. Oh yeah, we have to put it at the bottom. Or you can put it at the side like that. Try that, or that way. No. I'm thinking about the back because I've got the back there, haven't I? So I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be like that. I think I need it to be, but I don't want it to be under there. Oh, we'll have to have it there. We have to have it in the middle, won't we? I'm going to put it on. Plenty decorator. Put it up there so we're not interfering with the corner. And there. Oh, there. Okay, that's fine. Right, so now we can put some bits in if we like. I've got those circly things we made. Things like stickers as well, but I thought I've got these because they're handy. Oh, there's a sticker. Where would that fit in here? Yeah, look, you can, these stickers, they are sometimes massive. So they will, yeah, they will, honest. They will. There we go. That'll go in there like that. So that comes all the way across there, so that's fine. Put a couple of stickers in there. I've got not any more handy on the desk. I don't know, you could rubber stamp images. I've got a rubber stamp there. You could rubber stamp images and cut them out and put them in. There's no reason. Then they, you know, the person could use them. I've got these circles that we made. I've also got these as well. I've got that as well, plenty. I'll put that on. I didn't use that yesterday. I was trying my hardest to use it. I couldn't find anywhere to use it. Right. So you've got whimsical flowers. We could put them in. They could be stuck somewhere. You could put them. Oh yeah. See, they could go here. Yeah, they look cute, wouldn't they? And stick a couple of them in then, shan't we? Let's stick some of these in. I mean, that's quite bright, so I don't know if you like that. I love bright, but, you know, I'm quite aware other people aren't so keen. I've got things like these as well, which are really cute. We used in the video yesterday. Also, they would look cute down a page. That's just cut out of a... Well, where did I put the ones we did today? We did some today, didn't we? Oh, they might be just plain. Never mind. Doesn't matter. We can still use them. Even if they're plain, you can still use them because... yeah, that look cute down the page. Yeah, that would look... She could do things like that, so you could give them the choice of that. Put them in the pocket, side pockets. Or you could give them the choice of using some of these. Okay, some of those. Let's have something totally different. Totally different as I get in the same colour. I've got, that's a 6x6 paper, not 6x6 digital paper. One's different. There's that one as well. Anything like that. Or you could cut them over the edge and cut them off. Yeah. Let's put a few of those in as well then. There you go. Put them in here. Yeah, so they'd look cute, wouldn't they, on the page? And that still closes perfectly. So anyway, there's ideas there. There's you can do it like, I mean, you can cut those out as well, circles, and decorate those. Even that's why I say you could use all your scraps. Doing the video I did yesterday, I've done. Well, it's actually coming out. Has it come out? Well, yeah, it's out. It's out. Yeah, the one that came out on the 18th of March. You can use any scraps at all. It's like the labels I did. You can use any scraps at all with those. Right, so there, you've got lots and lots of journaling space in there if you like. That, and all this. That's brilliant. I like that. I'm going to have that myself. Oh yeah, and obviously you've got these as well, haven't you, as well? You've got that, the little secret stuff. Yeah, because people might not realise it's how much journaling space there is in these. Gosh, look at that, yeah. Ooh. And if they don't like, if you know somebody you're going to give it to doesn't like journaling so much, then you could always put stickers on there instead, or cover that with paper, you know, instead. Perhaps just leave the back for journaling. Yeah, a little storage ephemera thing, yeah, anything like that. Happy mail. It's not as flat as some. You could put it in a pocket in the well. You could have it as a journaling companion. If you make a mini journal, that could be a companion. Yeah, anything like that. Anything. I could pop that in my bag and use it as a notebook. I might do that. I might have it myself because I like the size of that. I think that's amazing, and it looks good, doesn't it, as well? Yeah. So if you like my content today, thank you so much for watching, and please give me a thumbs up, and because that helps my channel, and also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing. It does help my channel to grow. And I've got papers on Ko-fi. Oh, I've got the examples here, this sort of thing, but obviously the big sheet of that. Okay, it's got type behind my own middle button type behind that. Okay, it's only one sheet. It doesn't back with that. That's optional. If you've got something, okay. And also, that's it. Also, I'd like to say goodbye. I'd like to try and say goodbye. Okay, thank you so much, and goodbye.